The silent eclipse. The creator has forgotten. Him has returned. Activate the Narita Boy protocol.
Narita Boy protocol activated.
Turn off that little machine and go straight to bed, or tomorrow I'm giving it back to your father. That's all you need to spend all day glued to a screen.
Go to sleep. Now. Arrival in the digital kingdom.
Just in time, Narita Boy. The flag we programmed with the Call Hero function gave us some wiggle room to assemble this switch and force your entry through segments of old code. This region is barely controlled by the Hackernauts. You can travel through it with some confidence, but proceed with caution. Him and his Hackernauts are tirelessly running through lines of code to try and find you. Pressing this button will open the door. Inside, waiting for you, is a holographic module of Motherboard, protective mother of us and all the programs in the Digital Kingdom. She's in the capital of the Digital Kingdom, sustaining the Trichroma, overseeing code, closing breaches and fixing bugs. Since the arrival of the Stallions, the Digital Kingdom's code has been unstable. The Trichroma beam too.
This is a pre-recorded message for the True Instance Digital Hero, Narita Boy. I am Motherboard, Supervisor Program of the Digital Kingdom. I was designed line by the Creator, and my source code emanates from the architectural core of the Trichroma. I was one of the first sentient programs they awoke in the Digital Kingdom. If you're listening to this message, that means you've received our call and have decided to come to our aid. Welcome. What you see is the visual metaphor of the Trichroma, the beam that emanates from its core and the three rays that rise up from our kingdom's source code. Each beam has a definite function and occupies a specific region of the kingdom. Each beam is a computational entity that creates a system of programs around it. These systems are called the houses of the Trichroma, and there are 3 of them, just as there are 3 creator beams. The Yellow House beam, a region of code that spans the desert simulation. The blue house beam, the regions of the eternal reigns in the blue simulation. And finally, the red house beam, the most powerful and disruptive house of all. The red house beam is the powerful equilibrium that supports the trichroma architecture. But him, the supervisor program that used to manage the data dump, lost his mind and betrayed us. He craved supremacy over the red house. We defeated him and he was expelled from the red beam along with other programs known as Stallions. But they've returned, Narita Boy, which is why we called upon you. We need a hero who can wield the Techno Sword, the only blade forged with trichroma beams, able to destroy Stallion code. You must go to the Techno Father's castle. They're the supervisor programs who forged the Techno Sword. You must claim it from them and free us from the Stallion menace. But that is not all we ask. Him has inflicted still more damage.
This is him, the sorcerer, our old supervisor brother from the House of the Red Beam. He's caused huge disruption. Motherboard will explain everything. You have a holographic console with a double Ansible to contact her. Whenever you find a holographic console, you can communicate with Motherboard. What's more, the encryption is sufficiently complex to prevent him's hackernauts from being able to tap into your dialogue flow.
Immense sorrow runs through my code, seeing how the first of the Creator's 13 memories has been destroyed. This demolished totem gives access to the Creator's memories. The Creator placed them in different parts of the kingdom as a security measure. If something were to happen to the Creator, the digital hero would be able to immerse himself in his memories to reactivate the digital kingdom's passive memory, and thus keep the source code updated. Now we need them because him has erased the Creator's memories, the 13 that make up his meta-neuronal network. The Creator can't remember. The Creator has forgotten that he sustains this kingdom, and because he is forgetting, and the equilibrium in the trichroma threatens to fail, him and his stallions have once again invaded us. How he managed to erase his memories, we don't know. It's a mystery that maybe you'll solve as you travel through them. You'll be a psychonaut and a hero. But remember, if the Creator permanently forgets, the digital kingdom will be lost. Him will control the powerful red beam, subjugating us to his darkest desires. The trichroma will be destabilized and will be under his rule, even if you kill thousands of Stallion programs. Remember that only the Creator can totally eliminate the Stallion code that is gradually appearing in thousands of lines of source code. You need to find the 12 remaining totems, piece together their code, and journey within them. Only by unlocking them can the Creator retrieve his memory. So hurry. One last thing, son of the trichroma. It's not possible to travel to the first memory through this broken totem, but you don't have to retrieve it. The 12 remaining memories are sufficient for the Creator to remember. But you should know that there are 5 backup floppy disks in the digital kingdom. If you find them, you can rebuild this first totem. We will be eternally grateful to you if you manage to retrieve his first memory, too.
introduced ourselves. My brother Programs and I are agents of the Capitol. Motherboard coded us to move through the digital kingdom, investigating the mysteries of our kingdom's source code. We also help any program in the digital kingdom adjust its code where necessary. I wanted to warn you about this simple but malicious stallion script that surges up from the ground. Jump and dodge it, but don't try to destroy it. We don't know why, but this code has infinite layers of complexity that renders it indestructible.
Ah yes, you'll need a techno key to go through this door. These monoliths are encrypted slots. Inside them is an age-old program as ancient as Motherboard, an old woman known as Baba, who, by the way, is very pleasant. All the programs of this region know her, and she'll safeguard anything that is entrusted to her. Help the Techno Fathers and the priests of the portal.
The Technofathers Castle.
Narita Boy, access to the underground garden is restricted. You'll find the access techno key in the higher levels of the castle.
Techno Sword! Home Run! Shotgun! Ultra Beam!
This Tory station houses downloadable packages used to enhance qualities of the Hero program. You'll find them throughout your adventure. You'll need them to progress and become strong.
Son of the Trichroma, you've reached the first totem. As you know, you must penetrate the Creator's memories. Every time you release a memory, it will return to the Creator. Meditate in the midst of the code and connect to the Creator's oniric flow. When you connect, the totem will open and allow you to visit the Hall of Memories.
My name is Lionel Pearl Nakamura. I was born in Narita, a city located in the prefecture of Chiba in Japan. They say that the summer I came into the world was a very hot one, and the sound of the cicadas particularly resonating, but I don't remember that. Nor do I remember that my father was American, a Gaikokujin, and that apparently on that day, he was particularly troubled by his work. But there's one thing I do remember, an intense light and a voice emanating from it, a gentle voice that sung me a lullaby. I remember my mother among patches of color, a mosaic of shapes, intoning sounds from a faraway dimension. Mommy.
That!
Narita Boy, I'm sorry not to be with you at this time. I must sustain the harmony of the Trichroma from the capital of the Digital Kingdom, close to its core. Them is dumping petabytes of corrupt code. On a subtle level, I am warding off his attacks. Beyond this door is the priest's portal. You must cross it. It will lead you to the Church of the Strange Monolith. In this region, you'll find a new creator's memory. To reach the priest's portal, you'll need the access techno key. The priests are prayer programs that keep the portal alive. They entrusted the key to Baba, an ancient program slumbering near the castle.
We pray, brother, because prayer redirects the data flow, stabilizes and synchronizes it with the trichroma. Prayer is algorithmic mysticism, Ansible links, chemical electrodynamics, embracing the creator in myriad binary impulses.
The Quantum Meditator.
Can you feel the trichroma in every pixel of your idle state? We are nothing more than lines of etheric code in a non-space, non-time continuum. We are computation, eternal inputs and outputs, a light that goes out, a flag that activates. Here, this is the techno key that will open the entrance to Baba's cave. She's also a great meditator, as patient as time itself. She always knew you would come and has lived thousands of iterations in deep meditation. Sometimes I feel her code flowing through circadian functions. Please give her my regards.